everybody, we're out here on the French Broad again. Got a late start, only got about an hour or so, but we're gonna see what we can get going up here. We're gonna go with what we've been having luck with so far. So I'm gonna be throwing my Copper Truce Ned rig and the Finesse TRD on my Kistler Finesse spinning rod, and then been having pretty good luck with red cranks when it's not been really windy out. But I'm going to try the shad pattern because we've seen some shad start spawning. There's some little guys out there, and maybe, just maybe, the smallmouth will be more interested in this shad pattern. But we shall see. Let's catch some fish. That's fish. There's a smallie. Felt him tap that real good. He ain't near big enough to be a keeper, but he's a fish nonetheless. We're gonna give him a little bit of line. Get him unhooked. There we go, little guy. I think my dad just hooked up. There's a fish. It's a little smallmouth. There we go, little guy. Not a keeper, but at least it's a fish. Little smallmouth. Back in the water. Got him. Oh, that's not a... That is, in fact, not a skipjack. That's a smallmouth. Got him. He just might score. In fact, I know he will. He's a scoreable fish. Barely hooked, too. All right. 14 3/4. That'll keep. Come here, buddy. 15-inch smallmouth. Just under. Back in the water with you. There he goes. Oh, that's a smallmouth. That's a keeper. Oh, it's a big one too. Oh, get in there. Oh, I got him. Oh, good grief. I didn't even know I had him hooked. Lord help. Right at 16 1/4. There we go. Pretty little smallmouth. I'm throwing him back in. Let him go. There he goes. Oh, there's another one. Oh yeah. Not a keeper, but he's another fish. They definitely seem to be over here in these really, really shallow areas with a bunch of riffraff around them. That wind's gonna blow me right into the bank. So there we go. Little smallmouth. Throw him back. There's a fish. Oh, that's a big one. I don't know what it is, but it's a fish. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a drum. Doggone it. That's a big one though. That's a big old drum. Look at him. He's a big boy. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Quit your digging. I want to get you in the boat. I've got smallmouth to catch. Oh, digging again. Oh, let's see if I can get him up here. Come on, get in the net. Oh, he knows. He knows he's been hooked before. He knows. All right, there we go. See if we can get him unhooked real quick. I want to get a measurement on him. I know he's not quite tarp sized, but he's still big. He just smashed that bait. So let's get a measurement on him. That's a big boy though. Looking at 23¼ inches long. Tarp is 28, I believe. But looky there, that's a big old drum. There's a lot of them here in the French Broad. We're gonna let him loose, let him get out of here. We're gonna catch some smallmouth now. Oh, that's fish. Oh, missed him. Doggone it, I had him by the tail. I wonder if there's something on a bed over there. Because they're not biting it hard. They're just barely getting a hold of it. Let's try it again. There's one. Oh yeah. I gotta tell you guys, the sensitivity of this rod is incredible. One of the absolute worst weather conditions to fish a Ned rig on is when it's kind of windy and it's blowing upstream, because it puts this big old bow in your line and you just can't feel anything. But even with this wind going up against the current, it's putting a big old bow in my line, but I can feel even the littlest tap these fish are putting on this lure. I can't. Oh, that's not a fish though. That's the bottom. If you fish finesse rigs as much as I do, I fish the Ned rig on any body of water I'm fishing, whether it be lake, river, anywhere here in East Tennessee. I'm fishing Ned rig on basically anything. I've got other stuff rigged up, but I've always got at least one rod with the Ned rig hooked into place. If you fish the Ned rig as much as I do, I cannot recommend this this helium here. The sensitivity to be able to feel even the slightest little bites, even in windy conditions and in current, it is phenomenal. It makes it so much easier. There's another one. Oh, it's swimming right towards me. That's got to be a smallmouth running like that. Or maybe not. I can't tell what it is. Turn my kayak around, I can tell you that much. Oh, I think it's another drum. Yep, another big old drum. Dang! He's making some runs for a drum. Oh, I think I snagged a carp. No, that's not a drum, that's a carp. I snagged him on the bottom. I got him snagged, that's why he's able to run so much. Must have. It's not anywhere near a tarp-sized carp, but still a big guy right there. I can't get him in because he's not even hooked in the mouth. He's just hooked in the belly. I need to get that out of him real quick. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Get you in the net. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Gotcha. He's not I don't think he's tarp sized, but I think I'm going to try to get a weight on, or a length on him anyway. At least tentative one. I'll put him on the, see if I can get him in the net onto this. So he comes out to roughly 23.5 inches. That's a big old carp. I'm gonna let him go because he's not a species. Oh, if I can get him to cooperate with me. There he goes to the depths. Oh my gosh, that was a big one. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, little guy. The tiniest tiniest little bite. There we go, little smallie. I'm gonna put him back. What is that? That's a carp. It's gotta be. A big one too. I have no clue. Oh, there's a fish. Just came up and grabbed it right out of the boat. Little guy, but a fish nonetheless. Oh, there's a teeny tiny little guy. Get back in the water. Oh, there's a little one. I don't know, he's tiny. Well, not super tiny, but he's small enough, probably not. Little smallmouth. Oh, well, it's a little guy. Fell him. Barely touched that. Oh. He's fighting hard. I think my smallest is a 12, so I don't know if he's going to cull anything for me or not. He might. He's a few inches. I don't think he's quite long enough. Right at 12, and so he's not going to cull anything for me. But, oh, good little smallmouth nonetheless. Get him back in the water. Whoa, Lord. I flung the poor thing 10 feet in the air. Goodness gracious, he's teeny. Well, teeny tiny little smallmouth. Back he goes. Well, little guy, but another one.